Okay, so now that you have a new Twitter account set up and you have a way to automatically direct message your new followers, you're going to want to put some content on your Twitter account. And Twitter is a great micro-blogging platform. It helps you get out quick messages, 140 characters or less. For what's going on, what you're doing, and being able to interact with other people in your niche. So one of the first things I want to do is get people, knowing that I'm here. So I'm going to post my first tweet. What am I doing? And I guess I will just make a post, and I'll have a link back to my new blog. So let me go get that link. Okay, now luckily Twitter will automatically shorten this URL so it won't be so long. Now you can use Twitter's own shortening service, or you can use your own shortening service. Sometimes I use BudURL to track how many people have clicked on my shortened URL. So I think maybe I will do that right now. Okay, BudURL is BudURL.com is a great service to use. It's free, of course, and to shorten your URLs. And they also have a tracking feature. So I'm going to shrink this. So you have your BudURL, and this is the shortened version of the long URL. And if you can preview where it's going to go, and that'll be my blog. And here, I'll just click on that and open a new window here. And that goes to my Magic of Making Up blog. And then you can also take your BudURL, and then they put a little slash and then an S, and that gives you your statistics and as you can see, it's had 2 clicks. So we want to take this BudURL and okay, you want to go back into your blog, and I'm going to use the BudURL instead of that. The Twitter would shorten it automatically for me, but I do want to track and see how many hits it gets. So we're going to do that. So, alrighty, so we have BudURL, and then we'll just say setting up new Twitter account for my new blog, the Magic of Making blog, and then have my link, and do update. There we go. So now when we go in, we'll have a new tweet. Okay, so when we go in to our new account, you'll see we have setting up new Twitter account for my new blog, Magic of Making blog. So there we have it. And then if we want to check on our BudURL, we'll refresh this page and see how many people. And you can see 16 clicks. Now some of those might be robots or whatever, but maybe they are real people. So already we've gotten our blog out in front of some people. So as you can see, Twitter is a great tool for getting in contact with your niche, and anybody who's interested in the Magic of Making Up will be able to see this if they're on Twitter. So Twitter's a great tool. You should definitely use it. Sign up, get an account. It's totally free, and when you're testing new sites and new niches, you can make new Twitter accounts for each one. And be sure to follow them all and keep your passwords and keep them organized, so you know, instead of having a million of them and not knowing what they are. But it's a good idea when you're testing niches to do that. And then if this one takes off, then I'll, make it a little more fancy and put some more personal stuff in there, and we'll go with it. But for now, we're just going to try to get some traffic with Twitter by posting some of our things on our blog. Okay, the one thing I forgot to tell you about was when you set up your account, you'll want to update your settings to update your bio and your URL. And I already filmed this once, but my software freaked out, and so I had to start over again. It's getting late. So anyway, I typed in the URL of my blog, and then I typed in a one-line bio, and I just said the magic of making up a review blog, and then I have my domain name, or it's not a domain, it's just my URL. It's terrible, but anyway. And then what you want to do is you just want to go down, and you don't want to protect your updates, because then they wouldn't be public, and that would kind of defeat the purpose of why we're using Twitter. We want our stuff to be public so everybody can see it and find it. And then also you can see down here it says delete my account. And if you ever wanted to delete the account, if you're, if you did the test with this niche and it didn't work out the way you wanted, and you don't want to keep going with this account, and you can get rid of it. You can leave it. I mean, it won't hurt anything, but if you just can't follow it, you might want to delete it. But so then the next thing you do is just save it, and then our profile is all saved. So there we go, and there's our magic of making a blog, and there's our new profile has our URL in it, so that if someone clicks on it, and then also have it in my bio. Might want to get rid of that. That looks kind of cheesy. Maybe I'll go in and change that to get rid of. I'll just change the settings, and I'll just leave the bio there without the URL. Looks, if I had a good URL, I might want to keep it, but it looks cheesy, so I'm not going to do it. You try stuff, and if it doesn't work, you can always change it. But the key to well, anything in life is, just do it. If it's wrong, you can always fix it. In my life, there's very few things that I've regretted doing, and actually, there's been very few things I've regretted not doing. I usually just do it, and I can tell you, I can count on my one hand the number of things that I really wish I hadn't done, and there's lots of things that I haven't done yet that I would like to do. So just get out there and do it. So that's my little, esoteric, motivational speaker blatherings. It's late. I'm tired. I've had a rough day. Anyway, so there you go. And then you will see here on Twitter, as you can see, you'll see all the people you're following, their tweets, and then you'll see your own tweets on your home page. And then when you go to your particular, if you click on your name, which I just did, you'll see just your tweets, and then the people you're following will be here, and then your followers, which is in this case the same person, since it's just me and my other account. So we'll check back in a couple of days and see if I get any followers. It'll probably be a lot of spam people, but if I actually start putting some content from my blog and maybe some really helpful tweets, I may actually get some decent followers.